Yeah, hey guys, Kyle here. Just here and wanted to give you a little bit of training, a little education before you start doing your sales and marketing planner. So, what you've told us is that you don't get enough leads. So, this is an example of a company that we worked with, Trio Safety, and mapped out where their challenges was. And one part of their existing business was that they weren't getting enough leads. So, what you need to do is you're going to have to focus on this area of the business, the front area of the business. So in the attract, a lot of companies are either really new, just got going the first year, they're having a problem with not getting enough leads. Companies that have been around for a while, it's less of a problem. Or maybe they're an existing business, but and they've had a lot of leads in the past. It's just that markets have changed and they need to start being innovative and they need to start looking at new things. So how do we do this? So if you're needing to get more leads, they're in the green area here. You need to type in, so hints are here at the bottom. So paid average, so you got to be doing marketing. So you got to be spending money on marketing areas such as, paid advertising or optimizing your website, networking or AdWords, social media. This is marketing right here on the front end. So you got to type in where your prospects are hanging out. First of all, identify where your prospects are hanging out, and then what type of marketing that you can spend money on. It's either you spend money on or you go to networking and go there. And so that's the first thing. That's why all the cars are there. You got to find out where all your prospects are hanging out in a pool. Once you've identified that and writing that in here for Trio Safety, what they're going to be doing is right now a lot of people are just finding them on Google, and so they have people coming to the website. What was missing, however, why they weren't getting any leads, like interested people in their CPR training, was that what they were missing was a really good lead magnet. If I zoom in here, they didn't have any like free digital assets, nothing to offer. So what you need to look at is on your website or at your physical business, what do you have to collect prospects information? So here is they had AED training. So they then thought of, okay, well, we could have like an online brochure or like a video that kind of highlights what the AED training is like when you take the course. So people are then able to opt in for that. So now we're able to then capture leads. So the secret with this here is you have to think of yourself of, if you were in your prospect shoes, giving of something that is like $1,000 value, something that's going to save them time, going to save your prospects a problem on their end, something really valuable and juicy that they're going to want to give you their information. And once you've picked that asset, you then need to then ask certain questions, not just first name and email address. Because if you just get that information, it's going to be really hard later in the business to then try and, work with them and educate them when you haven't qualified them first. So let me just reiterate again, is that once you found out a good lead magnet that you think is very valuable, the second piece is then asking those qualifying questions. So not just get their first name and email address and phone number or where their address is asking like one or two questions, like options that they have to answer. So then you've captured their leads and then they come in. So this is the first part of addressing this challenge in your business is in this frontal area. So just to review, you got to type in here, think of where your potential customers would hang out. And once you've done that, you write in here what kind of sources that you could be marketing to. So for Trio Safety, they're using Google SEO for people that are typing CPR classes in Birmingham, Alabama. So people are typing that in. That's how and then they come to their website, and then they're capturing leads with AED training, and then they're coming into the sales process. So this is a great way to visually see what you're lacking. So if you have lots of traffic coming to your website or you have lots of people coming to your store, what's missing here is that you don't have a juicy something that's free to start getting leads. Or it might be vice versa, that you have something really good to offer for free that's valuable, but you don't have any traffic coming to it. So these are all directly related. And so that's what this is what this marketing sales planner is here to help, is for you to write out what is missing. And feel free to touch base with me if you have any questions. We have a 30-minute assessment that you can connect with us and we can go over this together. Okay, talk to you then. Bye-bye.